I believe that by investing our own professional development, we are investing in the future of our students. So let us make the most of this program to create a lasting impact on our teaching methodologies and curriculum. I would like to extend my gratitude to the resource persons and experts who will be sharing their knowledge and experiences with us. Their expertise and insights will undoubtedly enrich our learning experience and inspire us to think beyond conventional boundaries. Finally, I would like to express my appreciation to the organizing committee and my special thanks to Ms. Janani for making this live session both in MS Teams and also in YouTube Live, for putting her efforts along with the coordinators for making this program a comprehensive one. Once again, I welcome each and every one of you to this faculty development program on full stack development. Let us embark on this journey of learning, growth, and innovation together. And I wish you all a fruitful and rewarding experience. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to call upon our principal, Dr. Sendil sir, to deliver the felicitation address. Sir, please.
Yeah. Very good morning to all. I think a special day for Commerce and Technology to organize a faculty development program. So, Head of the Department of Computer Science Engineering, faculty coordinators, and dear participants. It's a happy moment because you could see a lot of participants on a single platform. So, though this program has received huge response, more than I think 900 registered for this program, and this program is being telecast, it's being live through YouTube as well as through Microsoft Teams also. So appreciation to the coordinators for making this program very special, because the way they have planned is for just every day 2 hours. So it's going to be a good time for faculty members as well as budding researchers to focus mainly on emerging areas. So as you know, full stack is going to be the future. Even you could see a lot of job seekers, they work on full stack developers. So it's a need of the hour. I think all the faculty development programs are just the beginning of interaction between the researchers and the faculty members. So this faculty development program is also another beginning. So I request the young faculty members as well as budding researchers to make use of the platform, to share your ideas, to share your knowledge, to have a fruitful interaction for the academic community. So that not only for academic as well as for the industrial sector also. So I'm very sure that this faculty development program will definitely throw a lot of light on various emerging areas. As you know, with this full stack development, this is going to integrate the full front end, back end, along with the database, along with our user interface. So it's going to be a complete package for web development. So I'm sure that this session, this 5 days program will definitely throw a lot of light on all the faculty members, and as usual, Commerce and Technology takes great pleasure in organizing this faculty development program. So this faculty development program, I think today 3 faculty development programs are going at our college. One faculty development program on IoT, another faculty development program on electric vehicle, and this is a 3rd program. So I must congratulate the efforts taken by the faculty members for organizing this faculty development program in a very short span of time. Even though majority of faculty members are in vacation also, this faculty development program is being organized in a systematic and well-planned manner. So once again, I would like to thank the coordinators, Head of the Department of Computer Science Engineering, and the participants for having an opportunity to interact with you all. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Next, may I call upon Dr. Ramya ma'am, Associate Professor of CSE Department, to give the brief introduction about the resource person and the program. Ma'am, please.
Good morning to all. It's my immense pleasure to introduce the key resource person of today's session. Mrs. B. Shanti Priya is working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering in Commerce College of Engineering and Technology. She has a strong academic background with ME in Computer Science and Engineering from Arupadai Vide Institute of Technology, Chennai, and BE Computer Science in our Commerce College of Engineering and Technology. Her area of interest include big data analytics, data mining, full stack development, and software testing. Shanti Priya has served as an assistant professor at JPR SSR Engineering College for a period of 4 years. She has achieved notable milestones such as being a mentor for Smart India Hackathon 2017 and received the Best Paper Award for her research on gene disease identification. She has published papers in renowned conferences and journals, including various conferences like Architecture, Software System, and Green Systems. She has participated in various workshops and faculty development programs related to instructional design, test management, programming, and research methodology. Shanti Priya possesses a strong skill set in programming languages such as C, C++, Java, and Python, along with proficiency in web technologies such as HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, Node.js, React.js, and PHP. She is also experienced in both manual and automated testing using tools like QTP, QC, Rational Robot, Silk Test, Load Runner, and Windrunner. With her expertise and knowledge, Shanti Priya serves as a valuable resource person for workshops. She has conducted workshops on topics like building responsive websites, automated testing, and the power of conversational AI. Her area of interest and expertise lies in big data, data mining, software testing, and full stack development. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, may I call upon resource person, Mrs. Shanti Priya, ma'am, to take over the session on the topic of Bootstrap and jQuery. Ma'am, please. So on for participants, so all are requested to mute your mic while taking the session. And also at the end of the session, around 11:45 a.m., there will be a feedback which will be posted in the YouTube link as well as in the chat box. So all are requested to fill the feedback. So thank you all. Shanti Priya, ma'am, you can take the session.
The organizers are requested to mute the participant's mic so that the organizers please
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
mute all. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
Can I start?
Yes, yes, ma'am. We can.
Bootstrap. So
It is
Bootstrap,
visible, ma'am. We can
it is
start.
used to build a
Yes,
responsive website. So before going that, what is responsive website? We should understood. So responsive website means now we can using the mobile phone or web page, desktop, we are using so many devices. So for all the devices, the web page should be adaptable for everyone. So the basic HTML and then CSS, it's not enough for that. So we are move on to the new technology is called Bootstrap. Bootstrap is nothing but it's a free and front-end framework. So it is very easy. So we can download it and you can use it also, or otherwise we can use a CDN links. So we can include the link in our web page, then we can use the Bootstrap. So it's a small history about the Bootstrap. So Bootstrap was developed by the Mark and Jacob. They are at in Twitter in 2011. August, they released the Bootstrap, the mini version of the Bootstrap. So what are the advantages? We can easily use the Bootstrap. So already we know that the HTML and CSS, we are having some of the basic styles, like we can able to change the font size and then colors. But the main disadvantage of the CSS is if you want to give the color means we can give each and every tag, we have to mention the styles. But in Bootstrap, we are having the standard classes. So we can use the class name, then the style automatically reflect the web page. So another one feature is responsive features. So responsive feature already I told. So it can able to adopt any type of gadgets like a desktop, tablet, or mobile phones in small or any type of gadgets we can it will be adaptable for uh, any one of the gadgets. And then it is the mobile first approach. If you want to in our mobile phone, we know that it is a very small. The web page also it will be very comfortable for that. So if we are using the Bootstrap, it is very useful. The browser compatibility, it will allow all the type of browsers. It will compatible. Okay, where we can get the Bootstrap. So you can but first I will cover the theory part. Then I will give a demo also where we can go and get the link also. So you can go to the getbootstrap.com. So otherwise you can go and search in Google Bootstrap CDN link, like that you can get it. So I already told there are two ways. Once you can download it and then you can use it in save it in your local place. You can give just link references. Otherwise, you can use the CDN link. What is CDN means? It's a content delivery network. So it will, what are the main difference for we can store in local or we can use the CDN link means, if you are using the CDN link, it will be very fast and then it will, the minimization of the loading time. Otherwise, if I'm using in the local driver means, it will be take time to load all the files. So to avoid the time constraint or loading constraint, so it will be very easy to use the CDN links. So what is a CDN link means? Here I mentioned the 3 CDN links. So here is the one of the CDN link is bootstrap min.css. Another one is a bootstrap min.js. It is a JS JavaScript file. The last one is jQuery _ latest.js. So these are the 3 CDN links. So we can use it for the Bootstrap. So one of the file is bootstrap.min.css. So it is a CSS file. So we know that if you are having included in our HTML file for linking purpose, we can use the link tag. So using that link tag, we can include our CSS file. If you are having the JavaScript file, you can use the script tag used to link the JavaScript file. So it is a main advantages. It is a very less loading time. So how we can able to create our web page with the Bootstrap means, so we know that it is a basic template of the HTML. So we include the HTML tag. Inside of the HTML tag, we are having the head tag as well as the after that we are having the body tag. In head tag, here I mentioned the meta. It is one of the tag. Okay, why we are using the meta tag means, if you are having the responsive, now we are going to create a responsive website, right? So Bootstrap is only designed for the responsive website. So if you are using the mobile phone, so we can zoom in and then zoom out options will be there, right? So if you want to zoom in and then zoom out option, that time it should be work perfectly. So that time we can use the meta tag. Inside of the meta tag, we have to give the some specifications like initial hyphen scale is equal to 1 minute. It is an initial zoom level. Okay, so these are the basic one for mobile purpose means. So next one is the containers. So it is now only we are going to into the Bootstrap. The container is a very specific one. So it is used to create some space for the container. So we are having 2 types of container. One is a fixed length, fixed width container. So we can use container class. Another one is a container hyphen fluid. So it is a full width container. So before going to start the thing, so let's I will give a small demo of the where we can get the CDN link. So just I will go to the Google. So Google, you can get the CDN links. So just you can type the Bootstrap. So you will get the first one. Otherwise, you can give Bootstrap CDN link. So we are having many versions like Bootstrap 3 and Bootstrap 5. So now the Bootstrap 5 is the latest version. Just I'm clicking, just I'm typing the Bootstrap CDN. So in that CDN, you can get from the Get Bootstrap. It is the official website for the Bootstrap. So you can click it. And then you can copy it. So this is a CDN link actually. So this is a CDN link. So we can copy the link from here. So this link is called bootstrap min.css. So this is a CSS file. Another one is a JS file already told. So this is the bootstrap bundle.min.js. So this is the JavaScript file. So these two CDN, it's enough. So this is a one way. Otherwise, we can use to install the bootstrap in here is a latest version 5.3.0. So you can install using the npm command. You can install npm install bootstrap at 5.3.0. So I used to usually the CDN link because it is very easy to access. So now I'm going to create the first website. So 1.html. So here, so this is environment is called Visual Studio Code. It is very friendly. You can use it for developing the web applications or any other applications. It will be very comfortable and then very friendly also. It's having the many extension also. You can use it. So now I am going to create a basic HTML. So HTML means we know that HTML tag should be there inside of the HTML tag, head tag, and then body tag. So many things will be there. So here it is a MRD abbreviation. So the exclamatory mark, now only I typed. So just exclamatory mark and then click the MRD abbreviation. So it will automatically create the skeleton of the HTML. So you can access easily, or it is very time saving also. Okay, now you can just type the in H1 tag. Now I am typing the hello world. Now I'm saving and then I want to see the output. So I'm having the extension is called a live server. So open the live server. So before adding the bootstrap, how the web page should be there, you should know that. So this is a simple web page. Now I'm going to add the bootstrap CDN link. So where is the CDN link? Here we can get it. So the two CDN links, the first one is the bootstrap min.js. So just I click here, it is copied. Now I am going back to my page. I paste it here and then I save another link, bootstrap bundle.min.js. Now I copy and then paste it here. Now I'm saving. Now we can check this is our bootstrap. So now you can change. It is a very small thing, but I didn't do any classes or anything. But now I included the bootstrap. Before including the bootstrap, the font style, it's a normal thing. You can check it. So now I am removing the to link. So you can check it's a normal one. If I am adding the bootstrap link, it will give us somewhat special thing. So that is the main difference in the bootstrap. Okay, now it is clear, I think so. How we can add the CDN links. So we can go and copy the CDN links and we can
please change the screen.
include in our HTML page. So in HTML page, you can include the in head part. So these are the two links. One is the CSS page, another CSS document, another one is a JS file. So CSS file, I can use the link tag. Another one is a JS file. I can using the link tag is called a script tag. So this is the basic bootstrap where we can go and get the CDN links and how we can include in our web page. So if you are having any doubt in that, or can I forward? So it is a basic one. Now I move to the container. So already told in that bootstrap, container is a basic one. So we can able to container is nothing but the small space. That's it. So we are having two types of containers. Containers is a just a container. If you are using just a container, it's a fixed length of container. Dot container hyphen fluid means it is a full width of the container. So container are not nestable. So if you want to insert in one container include the another container, it's not possible. So if you are creating the container class, you can just close it and then you can open the container. So here you can see dot container. So dot container is the class name of the one of the class name of the Bootstrap. So it is a basic one. So how we can use means, so here just you can dot container. So just I'm giving dot container. Now you can see it is inside of the div tag. So it is the Bootstrap. So if the container class, if you want to use the container class, you have to include these two files. Then only we can able to use the container class. Okay. So inside of the container, I'm going to write one H1 in H1 tag. Welcome to KCET. Okay, now I'm saving and then I'm going to see the output. So you can see the difference. So this first hello world, I didn't give any container, just I gave the just in H1 tag hello world. So inside the container, I gave the welcome to KCET. So it will give some space because I told container class it's having the width of the container. Container fluid means full width. Full width means it will give some narrow margin. So it's having the brief margin, but container fluid means it is a narrow margin. So the container we are having the two types will be there. So one is a container, another one is a container fluid. So here we saw the container, another one is a container fluid. So why I'm telling the Visual Studio is very friendly means I didn't write any tag like that. Just I put dot and then I typed the container hyphen fluid. Okay, so dot container hyphen fluid. So just I entered. So it will automatically create the div tag. Inside of the div tag in class is equal to double quotation container fluid. So inside of that, now I am going to create in H2 tag just welcome. So now I am saving. Now we can go and see the output. So see here. So the third one is a welcome. So welcome, it's a narrow margin. So it is a container fluid. So container fluid means full width. Okay. So it is a without container. The first one is the hello world. It is a without container. So the second one is a container class. The third one is a container. The third one is a container fluid. So the container fluids, it is very narrow margin. So it is a basic one. That's why I'm explaining clearly. So inside the container only we can able to create every classes. So why we are giving the more important to the container means it will give the neat look, or if you are having some creating some blog means we can give some left, we can give some introduction, and then right we can give our interest, and then so many things we can able to give. So the container it will be give a good look to the web page. So that's why we are creating the container, then we can able to create so many things. So we can continue the next part. So another one is a very important thing, Bootstrap grid. So grid system, it allows the 12 columns. We can split up into the 12 columns across the page. So if you are having one page, we can able to split the 12 columns. I will repeat again the container. So if you want to create, so I hope it is clear to include the CDN link. So you can go to the Google. So you can go to the Google. You can type the Bootstrap CDN link. So Bootstrap 5 or otherwise any can you can use. So just you can click the first one. So it is the official Bootstrap page. That official Bootstrap you can get the CDN link. So here is the CSS file. So you can copy it. You can paste it in your document. The tab should be inside of the head part. So it is very important. So another one is the JS file. So you can copy it. Next line of the link, you can paste it here. Now you can save it. So this is the way to include the CDN link in our HTML page. So next one, how we can able to create the container. So container is nothing but it's just a space. So in the space we can able to type all other tags. So if you want to create the container, just you can type dot container. Now I'm entering. So it will automatically create the div tag. Inside of the div tag, the class name is the container. So inside the container, I am creating the content is called welcome to I'm saving. Now we go and check the output. This is the outside of the container. Welcome to KCT is the inside of the container. So it's having some margin. It's looking good. So that's why we are using the container. The next one is I told container hyphen fluid. So no need to type the div tag. Inside the div tag, you can use the class, nothing. Just you can dot container hyphen fluid. Just enter. You can create the container fluid. Say the container fluid. So now you can able to see the difference. The first one, hello world, is the without container. The second line is the container class. The third one, welcome, is the container fluid. So we are having the two types of class for container. One is the container, another one is the container hyphen fluid. Container is having the some large margin, but container fluid is the small margin. So it is a main difference in the container. So inside the container, we can able to create the grid. That is the Bootstrap grid. It is very important thing. Bootstrap we can able to create the 12 columns. This means we can able to create, if you are having one row, we can able to create maximum of the 12 columns. In the 12 columns, you can able to split the 12 columns is like 6, 6 or 4, 4, 4, 4. Like that, we can able to split. So whatever ratio we can give to the grid system. So totally, if you are having the 12 columns, in the 12 columns, we can able to equally or unequal, whatever it is, we can able to use it. So why we are in the grid is very important means,
So if you are arranging something in your web page, it is very useful as well as it is very easy to use. That is very important. So before going to create the grid, you can give the row. Inside of the row, you can give 12 columns. So grid classes. So we are having the 4 types of grid classes. One is the XS, SM, MD, LG. So XS means now we are using the smartphones. So the smartphones, you can use XS, it's enough. SM means it's a little bit big tablet phone. MD is our desktop. LG is a larger desktop. So mostly we will use the MD because most of the pages it should be in desktop. So mostly we can use MD. It's suitable for everyone. So this is the basic structure of the Bootstrap. So I already told. First we got to create the row. Inside the row we got to create the column. So if you want to the maximum of the 12 columns, if you are giving the 12 columns, you can easily give the 12. That is COL means column hyphen star. The first star indicates the Bootstrap grid classes. Grid classes means you can mention XS, SN, MD or LG, whatever it is. Another one star, it is indicated the number of columns. So we can give 12 at a stretch. Otherwise, you can split 6, 6 or 4, 4 or 6, 3, 3. Like that, you can split the column in manner. So this is the basic one, first web page without the Bootstrap. So we can include the CDN links as well as the JS file. So I explained the container and then container fluid. So the container is the 6th bit. So you can able to see the difference between the container and then container fluid. So container means it is a fixed length, but container fluid means it is a full length. So it will near to the web page. So you can container also, you can give some classes like container hyphen SM, container hyphen MD, container hyphen LG, like that you can give. So SM, we know that it is the mobile view. MD means it is a desktop. LG means it is a larger desktop. So if you are having in the smart TV, like that we can able to give the XL, double XL, like that we can able to give. So grid system. So already told, mostly the maximum of the column is the 12. So if you want to split into one column like 12 or 4, 4 or 4, 8, 6, 6 or 12. But the maximum of the column is 12. So how we can able to create means .col. The class name is .col. So .col hyphen SM means it is suitable for the small devices. .col hyphen MD means it is a desktop devices. Like that you can use LG, XL, XXL. It is more dynamic as well as the flexible layouts. So if you are creating the one row, inside of the one row, we can able to create the 12 columns. As well as if you are creating a fixed number of columns or various number of columns. But the only constraint is inside of the row, because we can able to create the columns. So now we can create the grid system. So I already told the container is the main thing. The container is not nestable. What is nestable? We can't able to create the container inside the container. it is not possible. So just I finished the container. So I finished this div tag. After the div tag, I can create the one container. So how we can create means dot container. So just you can give the dot container. So it will automatically create the tag with the class. So it's Bootstrap, it's mainly classes. So if you want to use some style in CSS means, we can. Any doubt?
Yes, ma'am. One second. Ma'am, you are included the two links, no, ma'am. That link
Yes.
href and
Median
script.
link.
Yeah. Though, what is the importance of those two lines, ma'am? You are saying it is a bootstrap link of the bootstrap. So what actually happens if it is included over there, ma'am?
You included, we can able to use the classes like container, classes, container hyphen fluid. If you want to use the classes, you can include the CDN links. So you already know that in CSS file we want to give some create style means what we will do. We can create some CSS file in the external file and then we can include it. But we have to create each and every style, like paragraph means we can include some font style and color, size, everything we have to include. But in CSS, already everything is a pre-compiled classes will be available in the CDN link. It is in server. So it is a freeware, everyone can use. So we are using the classes.
So it is something like a package, ma'am?
It's like that, ma'am. Yeah, everything
so
it will be
everything
available.
already predefined one, it is there. We are just to invoke
using
those.
the classes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So inside the container, now we are going to create the grid. So before going to start, we have to create the row. Similar way, dot row. So inside the row, now we are going to create a column. The column is maximum of 12. So the 12 we can split it into 6, 6 or 4, 4 like that. We can able to create it. So dot col hyphen md. So md indicates the medium. It is for the desktop. So now I am going to create 6, 6. So hyphen 6. So inside the column, now I am going to create H2. So this div only, it is for column 6. So inside the row, I should create another 6 columns. So dot col hyphen md hyphen 6. Just I enter. So this is the another column. So inside this, I will create 2. Bootstrap 2. Just my reference. So now it's a one row. Inside of the row, I created the 6 span into one column, another 6 span into another column. Because the grid system, maximum of the 12 columns. We can't able to create 13, 14. It's not like that. So maximum of the 12. In the 12, we can able to split 6, 6 or 4, 4, 4 or 6, 3, 3. Like that, we can able to split it. So now I am saving. Going to see the output. So here you can able to see. So here is the 6 column. So here is the another 6 columns. So total web page, we can able to create the 6 columns. So next we can create 3, 3 columns. So you can finish this row because inside the row we can able to create column. Another row. Inside the row, I am creating column. Here I am going to create 4, 4. So here I mentioned box 1. So just I copied this thing. Because 4 means 4 plus 4 plus 4. It's 12. Box 2. The third one is box 3. Saving. So you can be able to see 1, 2, 3. So 4 span, it's included the 1 column. The same way you can be able to create a 12 columns also. Dot row. Inside the row, we can able to create the column hyphen MD. We can able to create 2. Box 1. Similarly, we go to create 5 more. Okay. We can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 into 2, 12. Box 2. Box 3. Box 4. Box 5. So now we can check the output. So here it created the 6 columns. Box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4, box 5, box 6. So this is a way to create the grid. So it is very useful to create the blog. So now we can touch into, here is the introduction, here is the some interesting facts. Like that we can able to structure of our web page. So it is very useful for this web page, to creating the web page. So this is a grid. So next is the Bootstrap text and the typography. So now we know that in HTML we are having H1 to H6 various font size will be there. So using the in Bootstrap we can include the in paragraph tag class is equal to H1. So in H1 means the font it's little bit big, and then H2 it's a small one, and then H3, H4 like that. H6 is a very small. So it is a class name is called H1. So display headings. So we can use the class is called display-1, display-2, display-2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that we can use. The font size is larger to smaller. So if you want to highlight something, you can use the mark tag. So it will come like yellow color. It's a background. So the highlight one means it will be highlighted. So another one very important in Bootstrap is the colors. So here we are having the predefined colors. It's like a text hyphen neutered, text hyphen primary, text hyphen success, info, warning, danger, secondary. So we are having the predefined colors. So if you want, we can use whatever colors we needed. You can use these classes. So PG means it's the background color. So how we can include? Now we can check. So the same page I took. So in the box 1, so I will create the next row, dot row. Inside the row, dot column hyphen MD hyphen 6. Okay. Inside the column, I'm going to create one paragraph tag. Okay. So P dot. Now I'm going to include some colors. So text hyphen primary. So inside the paragraph tag, welcome to KC. We don't know what color will be coming. Now we can check because it's already defined, predefined. Now we are using the classes. If we are creating CSS means we can specify the colors. In this paragraph tag, it should be in red color or it's green color. Like that, we can specify. But here, Bootstrap, the majority of the color should be there. The classes, we can use it. So you can see, welcome to KCET. It's in blue color. So primary means it's a blue color. Next one is the success. So we can use success. I copy it. Text hyphen success. So you can see success means it's the green color. So primary is the blue color, success is the green color. So many classes will be there like text hyphen info, text hyphen warning, text hyphen danger. So all the things we can use it. Text hyphen info. Another one is text hyphen warning. Text hyphen danger. I saved it. You can check. The first one is the primary, it's in blue color. Second one is the success, it is green color. Another one is the info, like I mentioned. Another one is the warning, it's the yellow color. Another is the danger, it's a red color. So if you want to create in background color also is it possible. Instead of text, you can use PG. So PG indicated the background. So PG hyphen primary, it will give the background color. Now you can see the output. So blue color, primary is the blue color. So I took text hyphen primary. Instead of the text, I gave PG. So PG indicated the background color. So it is a very easy way. So if you want to create the same thing, you can go in the CSS file, you can create the classes, and then inside of the classes, you have to create the in which tag background what color should be there, and then text font style what should be there. Like that, we have to specify. But it is an easy way. It's already everything is the predefined classes will be there. We can use just the class name. So is it clear in text part? So in that text also we can able to use the text hyphen lowercase, text hyphen uppercase. Like that also we can able to use text hyphen uppercase. You can see welcome to KCET. It's in everything is uppercase. So you can be able to use the alignment also, like left alignment, right alignment, center, justify. If you want to use bold means you can use font hyphen weight hyphen bold. Normal means you can use normal. Light means you can use light. Italic means italic. every classes will be there. It's in predefined manner. We can use only the class name. So back to the presentation. So next one is the Bootstrap table. So we can able to create a table in the normal form using the table tag. Inside the table tag, you can use the table class. So table class means class is equal to double quotation table. So if you want to see in the presentation in striped row, you can use table hyphen striped. So if you want to bordered, you can use a table hyphen bordered. If you want to hover, if you are move to the near to the mouse, it will hover. So it's just in gray background color. So that is called hover. So next class is table dark means it adds the black in background to the table. So you can use inside of the table tag, class is equal to table hyphen dark. If you want to use stripped table hyphen stripped. If you want to use hover, table hyphen hover. So here you can able to see more than one classes here we are giving. So one is a table, it is a basic class. Another is the table hyphen dark. It is indicated the black background. Another one is the table hyphen hover. So hover means if you are near to that column, it will change into gray background color. If you want to borderless table, you can use the table hyphen borderless. So it will remove the borders from the table. So what is the difference between the normal table and then Bootstrap table? Included the table means. Now I will show. So in the first table, so inside the table tag, I didn't give any classes. So it is a HTML file. Just I will give table. Inside of the table, I created the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. Serial number, name, age, email, phone number. So this is the first one without classes. So I gave 4 data. So I finished this table here. So next table, I created the class table. Inside of the table tag, I gave class equal to table. So we can see the difference. So this is first one, simple table. This is the second one. I included the class equal to table. I included the table class. You can guess what is the third one I included maybe. Anyone? It is a stripped one because alternatively the color was changed. So here is a gray and white, gray. So it is a stripped, table hyphen stripped. Now we can go and check the table. So here, table, it is a basic class. After that, table hyphen stripped. So stripped means alternatively the color was changed. So next one is the table hyphen bordered. You can go and see the output. So now you can able to see the difference. Table hyphen bordered means in each and every row, we are having the lines. Before that, we didn't have the lines. Only rows, we are having lines. In tables, bordered means we are having each and every rows, we are having separate lines. So you can get the next table, what class I gave. You can able to see the changes. So it is the hover. So if I'm near to the column, it is hovering. So these are the basic classes for Bootstrap tables. So next one is the Bootstrap images. In image, we can able to in rounded corners, circle and thumbnail. We can able to see rounded corner means the corner is rounded. It's like a rounded rectangle. Second one is the circle. Third one is the thumbnail. So you can able to see that some borders will be there in the around the image. So how we can able to create that means in image tag. So we can give source. We have to give the source. So img source is equal to 3.jpg. After that, you can give the class. The class name is rounded. So rounded means it will go the rounded rectangle. Corner only rounded. If you want to come in circle means rounded hyphen circle. Thumbnail means you can give img hyphen thumbnail. So you can include the classes in img tag. Next one is the Bootstrap alert. So alert is a class. If you are having, if you want to create some predefined alert messages, you can able to see in some of the websites. If you are going inside it, it will pop up some messages. Like that, it will give the alert. The alert class, if you are having, give some colors means you can give alert hyphen success, alert hyphen info, alert hyphen warning. Like that, you can give various colors. So how we can give means in the div tag, class equal to alert space alert hyphen success. So alert is the basic one. Alert hyphen success is the color. So it will give a color. Where it will pop up means you can give the class is equal to alert link. So here the alert will be happen. So next one is the button. It is very interesting in Bootstrap. So normally, if you are creating the button means it's very boring without any color, or it is not very attractive also. Now I'm creating the button. I'm creating the new file. So in that new file, first I have to include the HTML skeleton. So for that I have to give the exclamatory mark and the enter. After that, I have to include the CDN links. So I can get from the previous file. Here is a CDN link. I copy it. I paste it in 2.html. So now you can create the container, because container is the basic one. You know that. So dot container. Inside the container, I have to create the row. Inside the row, you can create the column. I have to create 2 times. So inside the column, I have to create the button. So button. So just I gave button, then type click me. Here I didn't give any classes. Just I created the button. Okay, I have to run. So you can see the button is very boring, right? So we can give some color, some style for this button. So inside the button, you have to give some classes. So how we can give button dot btn. Btn is the class for button. Now we can check inside of the button tag, it will automatically create the class btn. So inside the button, I will give click here. Now you can check, but there is no color, right? Because it is in white color. Now we can give some colors. So we know that success means blue color. So we know that primary success. So btn hyphen primary. Now we can check. You can see the difference. It is a normal button. It is a class included. btn and btn hyphen success. Sorry, primary. So you can able to see the difference. So it is a normal button. It is the btn class included. You can create many buttons using this. You can create many buttons with many colors. So btn hyphen success. btn hyphen info. Then btn hyphen warning. Then btn hyphen danger. Danger is in red color, right? I'm saving. And then you can go and check. See? It's in blue, green, light blue, yellow, and red. So this is a way to create the button. We can change the button size also. So you can give after the color, you can give btn hyphen excess. Excess means it's very small. We know that. Like that btn hyphen sm. sm is small. Then btn hyphen lg. The large one. But the last 2 buttons, I didn't give any size. The first 3 buttons only, I changed the size. You can check. It is very small, and then it is very big. These things are normal ones. So these are the classes to change the button size. So next we can able to give disable as well as the active to the button. So you can see the some of the websites. Some of the buttons should be active or some of the button disabled. So how it is made? Just you can give active. Active means it is active. Disabled. Okay, disabled. not disable, disabled. So it is active. So see here, I'm near to the first button, but I'm not able to click because it is disabled. You can able to notice we are showing the next button. The hand symbol is coming, but the first button is the disable. So if I'm coming here, it is not able to click because I disabled. You can use this class in input type also. So input type is equal to button or submit. Inside the input type, you can use the class equal to btn hyphen success. See, it is a submit button. Inside the submit button, we can able to create the classes, btn class. In this output, you can see every button is in having the gap, some gap. I will create in the first one, first column, button dot btn hyphen primary. So inside the button, home. Similarly, I'm going to create 3 buttons. One is the home, second one is the download, third one is the login. Now you can see inside the button, some space will be there. It's not seeing good, right? So we can merge these buttons. How means we can use the btn hyphen group, that is button group. So we are going to together these 3 buttons. So sorry, I didn't put dot. So dot btn hyphen group. Then only it will create the div tag. Inside the div tag, the class is btn hyphen group. So here is I created btn group. The div tag should be chosen after the 3 buttons. So here I finished the div tag. Now you can see the difference. These 3 buttons are merged. That is, these 3 buttons are together. So this is button group. You can change the button group also, like button group LG, button group SM, button group XS, you can give. So if you want to in vertical way, you can able to create it. So but btn hyphen group hyphen vertical. See, it is in vertical manner. So if you want to create in vertical way, you can able to create it. Another one very important thing, you can create the drop down. So how we can able to create? I'm creating the next to the downloads or login. Okay. inside the button group, I have to create the drop down. So dot drop down. So it will automatically create in div class. So inside the drop down, I have to create the button. So button class வந்து btn dot btn hyphen primary. Inside the button, I gave courses. Inside the class, I have to mention this is the drop down, right? So I have to mention drop down hyphen toggle. So it is a simple thing. BTN is the default class. BTN primary is the button color. It is for drop down. Drop down hyphen toggle. So after that, you have to create the drop down menu. Because if I'm clicking the drop down menu, it will give some of the menu, right? So how we can give means dot drop down hyphen menu. So inside the menu, I have to give the drop down item. So where we can give means anchor tag. So anchor tag is a link, right? So a dot drop down hyphen item. So anchor tag means we have to give some link. Now I don't have any link, just I gave the dummy. Dummy means we can include the hash. So inside the drop down item, I gave C because it's the courses, right? So inside the courses, C, C++, Java, like that we can give. So another one important thing, if I'm clicking the courses, it should display C, C++, Java. So the main thing we have to include data hyphen bs hyphen toggle equal to drop down. So this is very important thing. If you didn't do this thing, if you are pressing it, it can't be visible. So data hyphen bs means it is a button. We have to click in that. It will display the drop down like C, C++, Java. The drop down item should be visible. If you didn't give this time, we are not able to click. We are not able to see the drop down item. So this is the main thing. Don't forget it. So we can see the course with a drop down. I'm clicking, showing the C, C++, Java. So you are having link also. We can remove the hash. You can give some links. It will redirect to the particular page. So next I move to the next one. So button is very easy as well as the very interesting part in Bootstrap because we can able to create color buttons. So no need to full color. I want only the outline. I need the color means you can use outline. So I already told btn hyphen lg btn hyphen sm means the size should be vary as well as the active and disable. Active means it is appear pressed. Disable means we can't able to click it. So it is a button group. I already gave the demo. In that button group also, we can able to change the size. The large button default means it's a normal size. Small means small size. So we can able to the button group change into vertical form. So also I gave demo. So next one is the batch. Batch means it is the additional information to any content. You can see in inbox, sendbox. In inbox, it some numbers will be there like 1,000. 1,000 means it is the unread mails. So that inbox is the button. In that inbox, it is additional information 100. 100 the number of mails we didn't unread. So the additional information, if you want to give in Bootstrap, you can use the pages. So here is the batch. So it is the small one. How we can able to create means batch space pg-primary. It is a color. So inside the span tag, we can give the class is called batch. PG means the background color, hyphen primary. Primary means it's a blue. So we can able to see the difference in upper and then lower one. So this is a pill, like a rounded rectangle or oval. It's in size. So if you want to change the size, you can include rounded hyphen pill. So next one, this one I already told. In messages, 4 means it is an unread 4. So if you want to create these type of images, you can use the batch. So inside the button, you have to create the batch. You can see button, the button tag is be closed in the after the span tag. Span class equal to batch. Batch hyphen danger means the batch should be in red color. What is the content? 4. So I finish the span. After that, I close the button tag. So this is the batch. Next one is the progress bar. This one we can able to see in while uploading the file. So it will going 10%, 20%, 80%, 100% like that. The progress bar will be going. So this one how we can able to create mean using the progress class. So first you have to create the container. You can add the progress. After you can add the progress hyphen bar. In progress hyphen bar, you can mention the width. So what is the width means? How much it should be filled. So it is a 25% filled with the blue color. It is a 50% filled with the blue color. The third one is 100% filled with the blue color. If you are giving the width, depending upon the width, it will create the filling method. So now we can able to create the progress bar. First I created the container. Take the container, create the row. So I can create the progress bar. Sorry, column, then progress bar. Progress bar. So just I gave dot progress. So it will come under the div tag. Inside the progress, I go to create the progress bar. Dot progress hyphen bar. So now we can go and check. So now you can see the plain progress, right? So it's not having any fillings. It's like a 0%. So if you want to give, you can give the width inside of the div tag. you can give style equal to width colon 50%. So 50% means 50% it's filled. See, now you can see the difference progress bar. So if you want to give some color, you can able to give progress hyphen bar hyphen danger. So danger means you know that it is in red color. If you want to change the pattern like progress hyphen bar hyphen stripped means it's having the striped lines. So inside the class progress bar, you can change the color progress hyphen bar hyphen danger. So I gave stripped. Now you can able to see the difference. It's like a stripped form pattern will be there. If you want to mention 50% is completed, you can include the 50% in div class. See here, I mentioned the 50% in 50%. Back to the presentation. So we saw the progress bar. So you can increase the size also. It's in small size, it's a medium, and it's a big size. You can mention in pixels. You can use different colors like progress bar space PG hyphen danger, PG hyphen primary, PG hyphen info. Like that, you can able to change the color. If you want to change the pattern, you can use stripped. If you want to see the animated bar, you can give progress hyphen bar hyphen animated. Let's see. Progress hyphen bar hyphen animated. See, it's an animated format. The stripe is going. So we are having so many classes will be there. To explore it, we can able to learn so many things. So if we want to split in 3 or 4 means we can able to split. So here we can see the first inside of the progress, I can create the 3 progress bar. So 3 progress bar in 3 different colors like PG hyphen success, PG hyphen warning, PG hyphen danger. Inside the style, I have to give the what are the percentage should be filled with green color, yellow color, and then red color. So 40% means 40% filled with green color, 10% filled with yellow color, 20% filled with red color. So the totally we have to occupy the 70%. The balance 30% is empty. So next one is a spinner. It's like a loading. So now if we didn't get the internet means it will loading, right? So that type of symbol we can able to create using the class is called spinner hyphen border. So we can able to create the color also. So spinner hyphen border, text hyphen muted, text hyphen primary means it is a color. So the spinner color was changed depending upon the classes. So you can create a growing spinner. Growing spinner means it's having like a glowing spinner. So spinner hyphen grow. So spinner hyphen grow. Then you can give the classes for color, text hyphen muted, text hyphen primary, text hyphen success. You can change the spinner size also. So spinner hyphen border hyphen SM, otherwise spinner hyphen grow hyphen SM. So many classes will be there. You can explore it. You can work on it. Then only we can familiar with the classes. So like that, we are creating the spinner with the button. So button, inside the button, I created the spinner. So it's like a loading. So if you want to disable, you can disable the button also. So next one is the pagination. So we can see this symbol in our Google. In down, we can able to create. We can see the next or 1, 2 like that. The page will be there. So if you want to create the pagination, you can able to create the pagination class. You can use the inside of the UL tag. So UL means unordered list tag. So inside the unordered list, we got to create the list item. In the list item, we got to mention the previous and next 1, 2, 3 like that. We can, what are the pages it should be there, we can able to give. And then pages also we can able to give. It is active means you can give active. It is disabled means you can give disabled. So you can see the tag. In UL tag, class name is called pagination. Inside the UL, we got to create the list item, LI. In the LI, we got to create the class is called page hyphen item. So this is the pagination. You can increase the size or reduce the size. So pagination hyphen LG means it is the size in big. SM means it's a small size. Another is the breadcrumb. So breadcrumb, it's same thing to the pagination, but we can different format, like it is in slash. So it is called breadcrumb. You can able to see department / office / canteen / ATM. So how we can able to create means you can use the class is called breadcrumb. So inside the UL class is equal to breadcrumb. List item, you have to create the breadcrumb hyphen item. That's it. So it will automatically come with the slash. Next one is the list group. So if you want to create a vertical list group means you can use the list group in the UL tag. So inside the UL tag, we know that list item tag will be there. In list item, we can use the class is called list hyphen group hyphen item. So this is the output. So if you want to active, you can use active. If you want to disable, you can use the class is called disabled. So we can use any of the tag like button class, otherwise one list group. Wherever if you want to active, you can use active. Disable means you can use disable class. So if you want to numbered, you can use numbered. 1, 2, 3 like that, it's automatically numbered. If you want to list group in horizontal way, you can use list hyphen group hyphen horizontal. So it will come automatically in horizontal manner. So if you want to change in color, you can give the color is called list hyphen group hyphen item hyphen success, secondary, info, primary, like that. You can give the different colors for the list item. So inside the list group, we can create the batch. So you can see inbox. In inbox, 12 means 12 unread mails. Then the 50 means the small thing is called batch. We can combine the list group with the batches. So you can see it's like ID card. So it is called the Bootstrap card. So we can able to mention the person name, small description about them, and then inside the photo also. So it includes the headers, footers, content, and color. So how we can able to create means the class name is called card. Inside the card, we can able to create the card hyphen header, card hyphen body, card hyphen footer. So header we can include some we can include the images, and then body we can include the name and then small description about him. So you can change the color also. So you can use PG hyphen primary, like that you can change the colors for the cards. So if you want to insert the image in top means you can use card hyphen img hyphen top, or else you can use the bottom. So you can see the difference. If the image is inserted in top, the left one, the right one, the image is inserted in bottom. Next one is the overlay. Like the image, above the image, it is overlay the messages. So we can able to create overlays, card image overlays. Any doubt? What are the basic things we know in Bootstrap? I gave, but it is not enough, because in having additional information, many Bootstrap will be there, like the image carousel. So many things will be there for classes. You can explore it and you can learn. It is just the kickstart of the Bootstrap. Any doubts?
Nothing, ma'am. It was a nice session. But still, if it is a parallel working of the session, it will be
Definitely.
Ma'am, any source or particular website for learning these things, ma'am?
Actually, many websites is there, but you can use getbootstrap.com, because it is the official. Yes, it is the official website for the Bootstrap. So getbootstrap.com. Because if you are using the W3 tool, it will be very easy, but it is outdated. It's only the Bootstrap 3 they updated, but now we are in Bootstrap 5. So many things will be there.
Ma'am, can you give this PPT for the reference, ma'am?
Yeah, definitely, ma'am. I will share.
Okay. Ma'am, also one more doubt, ma'am. In the starting of the session, you have given, that is, you are directly joined that, you have given that exclamatory symbol, no, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you do that once again?
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, that was a past
You
one.
can use Microsoft Visual Studio Code. It is the open source only.
Okay.
Now I'm using the basic HTML file, 3.html.
So we want to create a page in the left side of the panel.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The plus symbol.
Okay.
So it is new file.
Okay.
So 3.html. Now you can give exclamatory mark. So in the exclamatory mark, it's the EMMAT abbreviation. Here you can able to see EMMAT abbreviation.
Yes, ma'am.
Just you can click it. It will automatically come the skeleton of the HTML.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Any other doubts? If you want to create some dummy item means you can use Lorium. So it will create automatically some of the dummy content. So if you want to inside the paragraph tag, you can use paragraph Lorium. Just you can type Lorium, enter. So it will automatically create the some of the content, just the empty content. If you want to practice something, you can use this. Like this, if you want to create 5 anchor tag means, just you can A*5. So it will create automatically 5 anchor tag with the closing. So inside the UL, we can able to create list item, right? So list items, so many list items will be there. So LI star 5. So 5 LI tag will display. So you can use so many shortcuts like that. Any other doubts? Can I move to the jQuery? Okay, I move to the jQuery. It is very small part. So jQuery is it is a JavaScript library. Okay, we can be able to use in our HTML document. So we can be able to give some event or a method, or otherwise we can change the web page use the jQuery. So it was released in 2006. So one of the most popular JavaScript library nowadays. So jQuery, before going to jQuery, we go to basic knowledge of the DOM. So document object model, we know that. So what does this mean? In HTML, we are having many tags, paragraph tag, H1 tag, anchor tag, so many tags will be there. Using the tag only, we can able to select the selector. So if I select the paragraph tag, using that, I can be able to do some of the events. Like if you want to hide something, if you want to show something, or if you want to toggle something, so you can be able to do. The basic syntax is dollar, inside the bracket, we go to mention the selector. So selector may be a tag, it may be a class, it may be ID. Then dot action. Action like a hide, show, toggle. So it is a very simple in jQuery. So you can see the basic syntax. It is very important. Dollar. After that, you can mention the selector. Selector means it may be a tag, HTML tag, or class, or ID. Dot action means you can use the, if you want to hide something, you can use hide. Show means you can choose the show. If you want to double click, like that, so many actions will be there. So here is the example. Dollar, this dot hide means current element should be hide. Dollar P means paragraph tag. Dot hide means all the paragraph tag elements hide. Dot test means test is here is a class, because dot means we can mention the class, ID means we can use to mention the hash. So dot test means it's a class. Dot hide means what are the class equal to test. You can check and then hide the class, test class. How we can find the jQuery selector? So inside the parentheses, we have to give the element, that is tag, or you can give classes, otherwise you can give ID. So how we can start the jQuery? So $document. Why it is document? So if you want to get some data from the HTML document, it is a default one is called document. So $document.ready the function. Function means here I think many function names. So it is called the anonymous function. So inside the function, $button. So button means that is button tag. Dot click. Click is the action. So if I'm clicking the button, the function, what function? $P is the P tag dot hide. So what are the P tag will be there? It is hider. So this is the basic thing. So it is a basic element selector because we are using the paragraph tag to use to hide the particular content. So next one we can use the same thing, document.ready function. Button.click means if you are clicking the button, hash test. Hash test means hash indicated the ID. So where it is the test ID will be there, the particular test ID will be hidden. So next one dot test. It is a class selector. So we can use the dot test dot hide me. The class test will be hidden. So these are the basic selectors. So one is the element selector, ID selector, the class selector. These are basic ones. We can select the, yes ma'am. Any doubt? Anita. Okay, thank you. So next one is the jQuery event method. So what are the events will be there? For example, moving a mouse over the element or leaving the mouse, selecting the radio button or clicking some buttons. So many events will be there. So if you want to visit some actions, you can use the method. So here is some of the methods, the events. Mouse events means click, TB click means it's a double click. Mouse enter means if you enter into the mouse button, it is a mouse enter. Mouse leave means the come out from the particular element, it is called mouse leave. Keyboard events, key press, key down and key up. So key press means if you are pressing some key, it is called that event is called key press. Key down means if you are pressing, continuously pressing, that event is called key down. Key up means if you left the keyboard, that is called key up. Then form events. So we know that submit event, change, focus, blur will be there. If we are having document or windows, this is a whole document. While loading the document, while resizing the document, while unscrolling the document, or unload the document. So these are the events, jQuery events. So this is some events. So p.click means if I am clicking the paragraph tag, what are the actions should be happening? Hash p1 means it is the ID. Dot mouse enter. If I'm going into the particular p1 ID means what it should be happen. As well as the db click means double click. Mouse leave means if I'm left to the mouse, that is the mouse leave. So these are some event examples. We can able to see the demo also. So next one is the jQuery effect. So we already told some hiding, we already saw. So like that, we are having some effects called hide, show, toggle, slide, pad, and animate. So hide means we know that it's hiding the particular thing. Show means whatever it is hidden, we can show. And then toggle means it will do both of the things. If already hide means it will show. If it is hide means it will show. If it is show means it will hide. So both things will do the in toggle. So padding in pad, pad in, pad out, pad toggle, pad to. So these are the basic padding methods. So sliding effect, slide down, slide up, and slide toggle. Toggle means both the thing will do, down as well as the up. And then animate. So you can use the animate, you can create custom animations. If you want to stop something, if you are running some animation or effects, if you want to stop the particular animation, you can use the stop method. So it will to stop all the effects functions, including the sliding, padding, some custom animations. Everything is stopped. So I will show the jQuery demo, because in jQuery it's a very small thing. So learn only the selectors. So what are the selectors means? Element selector, ID selector, and then class selector. After that, actions. So what are the actions means? Keyboard actions, mouse actions, click event, double click event, mouse leave, mouse enter, like that. And then effects means hide, show, pad, slide, animate. That's it. So only limiter in jQuery. I will give a small demo. The one thing I tell to forget, if you want to use this jQuery method, you can include the jQuery min.js file. So it is the JavaScript file, jQuery min.js file. Where we can get it mean, you can get it in online. So just you can go to the Google and see a link for jQuery. So here I use the jQuery 3 version, jQuery.min.js. So it is a JS file. So you can use a script tag to include this. So inside the script tag, first I got to create the body. Inside the body, I got to create the in H2. This is the heading. In paragraph tag, I created the 2 paragraph tag, and then button click, like that I created. So inside the script, I got to create the jQuery. First, we got to select using the selector. Another one is the event. What event we got to do? It is a click or double click or mouse leave, like that event. Then what effect should be happen? So here, button is my selector. So if I'm clicking the button, so what is the event means? Click. So if I'm clicking the button, what effect should be happen? Hide. What it should be hide means? The paragraph P, all the paragraph P tags should be hide. So let's check. Okay, so here is the button. If I'm clicking the button, what are the paragraph tags will be there in our page? It should be hide, right? That is given. Button, click, speed tag, hide. So that is the effect. Now we can check. I clicked P tag. Every P tag is hidden. So this is the event. What event we gave? What effect happened? So this is the jQuery. So if I'm clicking the button, the paragraph tag will be hidden. So next one is the here I use the ID selector. So how we can select means not all the paragraph tags. So what tag having the ID is equal to test, it should be hide. So the second one should be hide. So button, click, #test.hide means the ID test should be hide. So now I'm clicking. Only one of the paragraph tags will be hidden. Yes. Only one. In which tag having the particular ID, it should be hidden. Next one, dot test. Dot test means it is a class. So who are all having the particular class, it should be hide. So H2 having the class equal to test, as well as the first P tag having the class equal to test. So if I'm clicking the button, dot test class should be hide. Now I'm going to click the first paragraph tag and then H2 tag. Yes, they both hidden. Next, now I'm going to click the P tag because P is the selector. Dot click is the event. What is the effect? Hide is the effect. But here we can use this keyword. This keyword means the current element should be hide. So now we can check the output. So now I'm clicking the first line. So it is hidden because I use the click for paragraph tag. For hidden, I use this keyword. So which tag I am clicking, that should be hide. It's everything hide. Next here I use the DB click. So what is called DB click? Double click. So before that we saw only the click event. So here we are going to see DB click. So that is the double click. So now I'm clicking. It is a one click, but it won't disappear. Now I'm doing double click. It disappears. Yes. Double click. If you did a double click, it will hide. Then this one is the mouse enter event. So mouse enter means if you are going into the particular ID, it will alert you enter the P1. Let's check. So now here I'm roaming around here. I enter into this paragraph 5D. So it will show you entered P1 using the alert box. If you enter into the particular paragraph tag, it will show the alert box. Next one, mouse leave. Last one we saw mouse enter. Now it is mouse leave. Mouse leave means once you enter the particular P tag, then come out from that. That is mouse leave. So now I am going to enter in C. I entered. Now I am in the paragraph tag. Now I am going to come out. Yes, I came out. It's having the alert by you now leave the P1. So it is come out. Next one is a mouse down event as well as mouse up event. Hover. We know that hover means just we can try to enter the particular P1 ID. It will show you entered the P1. So here it is some we included the CSS. It's changing the background color also. So now we can check. So if I'm clicking means that is called a focus. Okay. So if it is come out means that is blur. See here in body I created the two elements. The first one is the input type is equal to text, that is for the name. Another one is the email. Okay. In jQuery document.ready, what is this? This is select star. So input means what are the inputs available in the particular document? It should be focus. Focus is the event. Focus means if I'm clicking the particular box, that is called focus. This .css background color is yellow. If I am focus means that is yellow. Blur means if I come out from the particular box, it should be in green color. So if I'm click, that is the focus. It should be in yellow color. If I come out, it is in green color. Then we can see the pad in and the pad out. This one is a pad in. So click to pad in. So if I'm clicking, this is pad in the three boxes. See here, pad in slow means it will come one by one. 3000 means it's a second. So one box will come, after that the another box. So what are the box should be come? Here I mentioned in the div tag, I have mentioned the style with 80 pixels and height 80 pixels. Display is none. Background color is, the first one is the red, second one is the green, third one is the blue. So here is the pad in. The next one is the pad out. Pad out means already the box should be there. If I'm clicking means it will go. One by one, it will go. This is pad out. So here we mentioned as div1 pad out, as div2 pad out slow, little bit slow. Hash div 3, pad out 3000 means after the 3000 seconds, it will pad out. Next one is the pad toggle. Toggle means it will do both the things, pad in and pad out. You can see the output. So if I'm clicking, it's everything pad in, sorry, pad out. Now again clicking, it's pad in. The first one is a normal pad. The second one is a slow one. Third one is a 3000 seconds. So like that, we can able to create the jQuery. The main thing is you have to include the jQuery.min.js file. If you included this one, we can able to create the, we can use it the jQuery effects and then even. Any doubt? Okay, I cover the Bootstrap and the jQuery. Further systems, it will be very interesting because Node.js, React.js, and then MongoDB connection. So everything is a very interesting topic. I hope I gave my best because it is a limited time. So only I covered a few things only. So you can practice that. So it will be very helpful for your web designing as well as the web development. So that is very important topic is Bootstrap. So it is very easy and we can able to create the many styles. No, sir. Whether jQuery works with backend சொல்லி கேட்டிருக்காங்க மேம் பிரதிபா மேம் பட் நோ மேம் இது வந்து ஜஸ்ட் வந்து நம்மளோட பேஜ் வந்து சம் ஈவென்ட் சம் ஹைட் பர்பஸ்க்காக ஒன்லி ஃபார் டிசைனிங் அஸ் வெல் அஸ் தி சம் அனிமேஷன் திங்ஸ் கிரியேட் பண்றதுக்கு மட்டும்தான். தேங்க்யூ.
Thank you, Shanti Priya ma'am. It was really a wonderful session. And the feedback link is posted both in YouTube live channel as well as in chat box. And Shanti Priya ma'am's PPT and then all the resources will be sent at the end of the day on 15th July. So you can wait for it. And the next session tomorrow will be started around at 10 a.m. Thank you all. If you have completed the feedback, you can just leave the meeting. Thank you all. Okay. And the feedback link goes around 12:45. Based on the feedback you're giving on all the days, at the end of the session, you'll be getting the feedback. If not, you'll not be getting the feedback. So thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.